Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so we're getting into the weekend, and I hope everybody is having an amazing week so far. But now, fear not, since we have the weekend shaping up right before our very eyes, it's like, oh, a breath of fresh air. But no, we can't go into the weekend without some Bravo drama. And of course, we're back to mention it all. I know some people are like, stop saying that. I'm like, "Ugh, give me a break." Anyways, getting back to it, it looks like Tom is hinting at the fact that he can no longer afford this house with Ariana Madix. He's speaking out about all of her success. And we also have Katie entering the conversation and a little shady post from Ariana Madix. There's a lot to go over, lots to discuss. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're going to get into the Katie Maloney of it all, speaking out about all of the Sandoval drama and Vanderpump Rules drama because, well, that's exactly what she did on Nick Vile's podcast literally this week. Hold on. Thank you to Reality Blurb for sharing it with us. While appearing on Nick Vile's podcast this week, the Vanderpump Rules star said her former spouse is very much concerned about their businesses, suggested that Sandoval would drown Schwartz to save himself if he had been the exposed cheater, as she spoke of her sandwich shop with Ariana Madix, threw a shade at Raquel, and teased the upcoming reunion. Schwartz is very much subservient to Tom in a lot of ways. He let Tom kind of dominate him and the friendship and the business. And because Schwartz is kind of like wants to just go with the flow and doesn't want to be confrontational about things, had the roles been reversed, let's say this whole situation with the Sandoval, I told him that, I think Tom would throw you under the bus and save himself. He would drown you if the ship was sinking and save himself. Katie also pointed out that Sandoval's decision to engage in a months-long affair with Raquel came with complete disregard for how it would impact Tom Schwartz. I told Schwartz, I'm like, now that you've really hitched your wagon to this person and you're in business with this person, and the fact that they could go out in the world and be so careless and not think about the ramifications and how it could affect you, that has to be frustrating to you. Now, learning from their ex's mistakes, Katie said that she and Ariana want to do everything differently with their sandwich shop, something about her, which is expected to open up hopefully this summer. We wanted to really crystallize our idea and our plan, budget, branding, all of it, before we even started spending any kind of real money. We worked with a consulting company who've opened up their own restaurants, who've helped other people, relaunch businesses from hotels to coffee shops to other bars and restaurants around LA. As for how Ariana's been holding up, Katie said she's feeling really good for the most part. She has a really healthy outlook on it all. She wants to just leave it in the past, move on. She thinks that they're scumbags. Yeah, I'm sure. She understands that. Like every day, her life is going to get better. But, it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. After all, it was her boyfriend of 9 years and her close friend of several years who betrayed her. I think Ariana was just wholeheartedly like, I trust this girl so much, and I'm not like a jealous type of person or not, of this situation. I don't get jealous of my friends, and I trust her, and I don't think for a moment that she would ever do this. Speaking of her own experience with Raquel, who made out with her then estranged husband, Tom Schwartz, last summer around the time her romance with Sandoval began, Katie admitted it was possible that Raquel had feelings for both Toms. She's always been a fan, so maybe she really did like them both. Katie said, but at the end of the day, it was still extremely hurtful because I had sat in front of her not once, but twice and told her that would hurt me. Looking back at the March 23rd taping of the Vanderpump Rules reunion, Katie admitted that multiple people surprised her, including one co-star in particular who she didn't name. I was definitely interested in people's body language and the way the body language was changing depending on who was speaking to them or who they spoke to. This person at times would either just be like, kind of hunched over and staring at the ground. And other times they, would be a little bit more animated, just depending on who was addressing them or who they addressed. And looking ahead to season 11, Katie said the idea of filming with Sandoval and Raquel sounds like a nightmare before noting it's part of the job. How do I make sense of like, I'm going to be in the same room as this person? Beyond just being like, this is a show, that's what we do. You have to make it make sense. We're just fresh out of this season. I can't even wrap my head around next season. I mean, I could see that. I could totally see that. As for the recently surfaced photos of Raquel at Sandoval and Ariana's shared home, which were taken when Ariana was out of town, Katie said she believes the couple had an overnight visit, which we said that. She said, I think so. Like, you don't just pop by and bring over your luggage. Yeah. I mean, I completely agree with that. Katie also said that she pulled Tom Schwartz aside at BravoCon last year when Raquel was rocking the Tom merch. And she was like, what the f is going on? And Tom Schwartz said something that was interesting to her at the time, but she didn't make sense of it. But he said, trust me, it's not for me. Okay. Awkward. Well, it gets even more awkward because Tom Sandoval is pretty much hinting that he can no longer afford the house that he shares with Ariana. I don't have a lot of friends I can stay with right now. I kind of run the house. He said, I handle gardening and the housekeeping. My assistant comes and cleans and stocks everything. I basically run everything in this house. Ariana's in the house. It's a big house. We have a go-between. We text when we're coming and going. Adding that initially his interactions with Ariana after their split weren't great, so he had to stay away. He's trying to be more respectful of her, I think, Sheena explained. But in the beginning, it was like, this is my house. I pay half the mortgage. I'm going to come and go as I please. And it's just like, bro, you just blew up her world, which we talked about this. And as for the future plans for Tom and Ariana's house, Tom hints that they are planning to sell the home, but have not put it on the market just yet. The house is not listed yet, no. Ariana's really busy right now. She's obviously blowing up. I'm really happy to see that. I've been busy as well, trying to get things together, which means Tom will be back, I'm sure, in an apartment or buy another house. I'm not quite sure yet, but the house will be for sale. I was really hoping that Ariana would find a way to be able to pay for the house. But again, maybe at the end of the day, she doesn't want to pay for the house. Maybe at the end of the day, she's like, with all of these memories, F this house. And I could see that too. I could see why she would definitely be like, no, I don't think so. But Ariana did throw a little bit of shade, which she should throw the shade. And she posted this TikTok calling out narcissism, obviously in reference to Tom Sandoval, because that's exactly who he is referencing in the video. Let me play it for you. Hold on.
So I'm not saying that this man is a narcissist, but if he is, he's a minimum a very toxic person. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist and I point out toxic people's traits and behaviors. So if you don't watch Vanderpump Rules, you might not understand this, but this is Tom Sandoval, and he allegedly cheated on his longtime girlfriend, Ariana.
It wasn't allegedly.
Drum roll, one of her best friends right here, Raquel. So he issued a public apology, and I love to break down these apologies for what they really are, y'all. Again, he allegedly cheated on his girlfriend, Ariana, with one of her best friends. Narcissistic people tend to tell on themselves all the time, y'all. Nowhere in this apology do you even see Ariana's name in this apology. So my guess is he's not sorry for what he did. He's sorry for getting caught, but not for what he did. Hey guys, I fully understand your anger and disappointment towards me, but please leave Schwartz out of this. Schwartz is his best friend, and allegedly Schwartz didn't know anything about his friend having an affair.
He knew.
Whatever. Schwartz just found out about this very recently, did not condone my actions. This was very personal.
That was a lie.
Now he's trying to make people feel sorry for attacking the business that he owns with Schwartz. Hey, it's my business, guys, but don't attack. I know you're mad at me, but don't attack the business because there's 3 partners and 20 other employees who rely on that. Please direct your anger towards me and not them. They did nothing wrong. I'm so sorry that my partners and our employees have to suffer for my actions. I will be taking a step back and a hiatus out of respect for my employees and partners. I need some time to address everything else. Sorry for everything. Y'all, sorry for everything means absolutely nothing because you don't know what he's apologizing for. What did he do wrong, y'all? Name what, if you don't know what I'm talking about, name what he did wrong. What is he apologizing for? I'm sorry for everything is a blanket statement apology that covers up everything. I fully understand your anger and deserve it. What did he do? He didn't apologize to his girl. People went crazy, so he issued another apology. Again, he doesn't even start this process off by apologizing to Ariana. He starts it off by apologizing to everyone I've hurt through this process. True apologies, y'all, require specificity. What did you do wrong? I want to apologize to Ariana. After he said apologize to everyone else he's hurt. I made mistakes. I was selfish and made reckless decisions that hurt somebody. Apparently, this went on for months and months, y'all. This was not a reckless decision. This was a conscientious decision that, allegedly he went on for at least 7 months, apparently.
Yep.
No one deserves to feel that pain so traumatically and publicly. I'm sorry that I got caught, and I'm sorry that you got caught up in me getting caught. I'm sorry you got hurt by me getting caught. Again, y'all, you can pause to read, but in this paragraph right here, he just said, I'm sorry for how devastating this has been, but doesn't say what he's done wrong.
Right.
Never admits to what he's done wrong, y'all. True, authentic apologies require specificity. Now he's talking about my love for Ariana was stronger than the camera could tell, blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, beep, beep. Some of our best times were not filmed, but some of our biggest struggles were not on camera either. So now he's going into what I see as victim mode. Y'all didn't see what went on behind the camera. Y'all just assumed I'm the bad guy for what y'all see in front of the camera. Now he goes on to talk about how sad he is and whatever. He's not, y'all. People who do this are not sad. They sad they got caught, and they're sad they're being held accountable. So watch out for him raging out and exposing other people. And ended up.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, that guy was spot on. Second of all, I love that he starts off by saying, as a narcissist myself, I am a narcissist, so I am going to point out other narcissistic tendencies with other people. I'm like, go on, point out all of the narcissistic tendencies. We're here for it. We want to know. Let us know. I mean, I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. What are your thoughts about Ariana and Tom selling the home? What are your thoughts about Ariana's shady post with this TikTok, which is really not shady. It's just pointing out the obvious. So I'm going to retract that statement. It's not a shady post. It's a very accurate post. And on top of that, Katie chiming into the conversation. Now she's a body language expert, and I am all here for it. Go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to join us. Well, we are going live this upcoming Monday for our Vanderpump Rules members only edition at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we will have none other than Richardson on the live. If you guys haven't joined that, then I will put the link in here. It's $2.99 a month. We go live every single Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And Jason and I take you behind the curtain from our time around the Vanderpump Rules cast, family, all of that. But yes, I will put the link pinned in the comments under this video. And then also on the second channel, Up and Adam 2, today we have an interview with Danielle Cabral from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and I will be popping in a little preview link. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend or weekend to kick off. I don't want to wish it away. Don't forget to smash that like button, show some love, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, and happy Friday, y'all. Bye.